Hi, room one. We're going to work in our 8 math packet again today. So remember, you'll find that in your yellow math folder. We did the same thing yesterday. We've got a couple of very easy pages. It's not going to take us very long today, okay? All right, so we did 2 pages yesterday. So here it just says count and write numbers 6 to 10. Okay, well right now we're just working on 8. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rowboats. And you're going to trace the 8 and make one. Now there's no line in the middle, which is fine. Just try to make sure that when you make one over here, you start with an S like this. Okay, practice making them. Start with an S. And then we're going to close up the bottom, close up the top. Then there's 8 rowboats, and then there's 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 oars. Okay, here you're counting in a straight line. Here you're counting in rows. 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. And then when you make your 8, again, circle on the top. Oh, not, sorry about that. A curved line on the top, around to the middle. Go around the other way. Start with an S. And then you're going to close up the bottom, close up the top. So you're just practicing counting. Now these are the kind of vests that fishermen wear. And so if you're going to be in this boat with the oars, you might want a vest like this. It might be a fishing vest. Maybe it's a light vest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. We do this. Now, the directions do not say to do this, boys and girls. But since we have this nice line down here, I want you guys to start with 0, 0. And then I want you just to write your numbers all the way across. And hopefully we can get to 8. I'm going to just put one little finger space. 1, another space. 2, another space. 3, another space. 4, 5, I don't know if I'm going to have room. 6, 7. You know what? I don't have room for 8, but that's okay because look, I already practiced 8. And if you didn't write 0, you would have room. So just practice some numbers down here since you have that nice space. There's no dotted line in the middle, but make sure you touch the top and the bottom. I don't want to see teeny tiny numbers in that nice big space. Okay, that's all we have to do on that page. Now this page, you know what to do. But I forgot to get my counters, so let's go ahead and start, and then I'll go get my counters. Put your name at the top. First thing we do is always the same. Get out your pencil and write your name. I'm going to trace these first. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 to trace. And go ahead and give it a try. So touch the top, around to the middle, down to the bottom, and then close it up. If those 8s are a little hard, parents, if you want to use a highlighter today, let's see if I have one handy so I can show you. I do. They're right here. So if the parents, if you want to maybe highlight, at least you could highlight this part. Watch. Maybe if you make the S for them and then they trace, that's hard for me to do when I'm holding it up, but see like that. So unless they don't have any trouble, they might not have any trouble at all. They might just make a perfect 8. But if they are having trouble, it is a little bit hard number. So you can help them out with a highlighter there or dots. Dot it first. Okay, I'm just gonna pick out 3 colors. How about Halloween colors? How about a yellow, an orange, and a black? Did we do that last week too? I kind of feel like we did. Now that we're getting closer to Halloween, we can be doing more Halloween colors and Halloween, talk about Halloween. Like on Zoom yesterday, we did some math problems, didn't we? All right, I'll be right back. I need to find my counters. They are right over here in my little bowl. I got them. All right, I'm gonna count 8 into the cup. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you have 8 or else when you shake them, they're not going to come out. Boy, that cup's full. Remember when we started out with just 1 or 2? Now the cup is almost full. I'm going to shake them. I'm going to roll them out. Okay, and then I'm going to put my red down first. I don't care if you do red or yellow, but look. I filled up the whole top. So if I fill up the whole top row, let me kind of turn this so you can see. I fill up the whole top row with red, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like the one I did on the Math Talks yesterday, right? I'm going to get these out of the way, and I'm going to get a red crayon. So boys and girls, I'd like you to shake that, and then I know what you came up with. Okay, if you use the red and the yellow, okay, then I know how your circles came out, because if we were in the classroom, you guys would be doing this at the table. And actually, Mrs. Nicholson used to always be at the table with my math group. And then I would go into her room and do math with her groups. That way we could have 2 teachers in the room all the time. So I've got 5 yellows at the top, and then I've got 3 yellows at the bottom. So that what the addition problem, or the way to make 8 that I came up with, was 5 plus 3. Okay, and I'll just show you that just so that you can see it. I've got 5 plus 3 equals 8, but you guys know we're going to do that again in tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we're going to come up with all the different ways to make 8. Here's one of them, 5 and 3. I'm going to make 8 fish. 1, I'll show them to you when I'm done, and I probably won't take the time to color them. I'll color them later, and then I'll put it on the assignment page. Okay, you can make some big ones. I'll put one really big one down here at the bottom. That looks like a hammerhead, like a shark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to go back and color those later, and I'll put some water in the bowl and some seaweed and some sand down here. And those are the only 2 pages I want you to do today. So that was a short math lesson, 7 minutes, and it shouldn't take you too long to do those pages. Okay, don't forget, take a picture of your pages and put them on your Seesaw journal page so I can see your work. Good job.